interview gold.
You do. Didn't I not just say that you were interview gold?
I took that as a big sarcastic.
No! Do you not remember Vegas when we were at the Red Rock?
Yeah, dude.
That was interview gold. That was like 45 minutes.
It just kept going.
Yeah.
Keep me going. I just started talking.
It's gold. Don't block my Twitters.
Get some caffeine in me.
All right, that's enough about me. Let's talk about you. What was, I mean, tough day out there. Tough day out there today. There's some snafus with the course marshaling. I mean, how does this all play into the rolling strategy of the race?
Well, we had, you know, after the climb, I think Ouch and ourselves were thinking the same thing, and we went down that climb, or down that descent, like, we had McKissick ride up the entire climb. He rode like a man possessed, got the group down to like 20 guys. And then Ouch, there's a bunch of Ouch guys there still, and so they took over, and basically Floyd and Brent railed the descent, and guys were going off the road left and right. It was pretty scary. Literally, like, I had to go around about 5 guys just to get up to Brent and Floyd, and by the time we got to the bottom, there was like 6 of us left. And then Zabriskie and somebody else came back. Zabriskie comes back and he's like, "There's guys going off the road everywhere. What's going on up here?" And so then we had about, who was it? It was just like 8 guys. Literally, it was like Brent and I, Cardi, Floyd, I think Brad White, only Mancebo, Lil, Chris Jones, and Zabriskie, and maybe Stetna. And that was it. And so we were just killing it, you know. Floyd and Brent basically started riding with Jones because we had Mancebo like totally isolated. We brought the group back a lot too. I think they were down to like 3 minutes breakaway. And then we went through an intersection, and all of a sudden we were in traffic, and and it was really not obvious. Obviously, like I thought we were supposed to go to the next intersection, so I didn't say anything initially. And then it was, you know, obvious that we were not going the right way. And but I knew where to go. I had to get back on the course, so we just kept going and turned right. But then the other way was shorter, and so we got right when we came back onto the course. You know, Sevilla, Gutierrez, and Pena, all 3 came back. So then it was like start over.
Right.
Everybody we'd isolated, you know, Mancebo and all the guys that we got rid of all came back, and so then it was kind of like refresh button, and then the group was already back up to 5 minutes, the breakaway.
That's nice.
So then those guys just rode, and it was just kind of, you know, McKissick did a great job, got us bottles, and then he rode the top of, there's a climb up to the Wasatch Boulevard, which is the kind of lead into the hill, about 3 or 4 miles to the actual climb. And McKissick just rode that the entire way to kind of, you know, bring the gap back a little bit, and he did. He brought it back a minute almost. It seemed like, you know, the time checks were just spotty, and then it was just mono a mono up the climb, and my mono wasn't as big as everybody else's mono.
The kid from Garmin, I mean, do you know much about him? Alex House? I mean, do you know much about him?
He's a smart Alec, I know that. That's about all I know.
He's won 2 national titles.
Yeah, he's on fire. He just won 2 national titles. And he, you know, he's obviously been riding really well this week. He had the best young rider jersey and got on the break. I really wanted Burke to win today. It was a pretty gutsy move for him to put himself, you know, to go for it and really potentially give up his GC hopes and just, you know, or move up and really just, you know, lay it all on the line. So I was really hoping that Burke would get it. So that's, as a Utahn, that's a little disappointing for me because you know, Burke's one of my best friends, and I would have loved to see him win. But Howell's, I don't know how it played out, but this climb you can't really hide. You just got to do what you do.
Yeah. So I mean, now what's left for you? I don't know what your GC position is right now. These guys have just rolled across the line. They're still figuring stuff out, but
yeah, we only lost 2 minutes to the front to Howes. So, and he was, I don't know how far behind me. I think he was more than 2 minutes behind me. So
yeah.
I think it's just all
still the same.
I'm just further behind Lil and Sabo. So unless I lap the field tomorrow in the crit, I think we are what we are.
Right, man.
When you lap the field tomorrow in the crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
If I do it twice.
See?
Let's do it twice. I know the course, man. I know every right-hand turn.
There you go. Just keep saying going right. You'll be fine. All right,
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, guys.